thinks my life is smooth, but it gets real tough. That's when it seems you come around and separate all that stuff. Forever gentle, just a touch of grace. And you are the sun, the moon, the rain, and every summer breeze. It feels the same with every little boat out on the way. And we'll just dance like no one else ever watched. And we'll love each other till the early morning. And we'll be together, girl, through stormy weather. And we'll stay together, because there's no way in hell I'd ever let you go. Sometimes I wonder where I'll be without you in my life. I'll be lost in the day.
Hello and welcome. You may be seated. What an honor it is, as Kylie's aunt, to have the opportunity to officiate today's wedding. Kylie and Patrick welcome you to sunny Florida and thank you for making all of the effort to be here for them today. They have chosen each of you, those special and important to them, to witness and celebrate the beginning of their life together. Everyone present has played a part in shaping the characters of Kylie and Patrick and will play a role in their continuing lives. I'd also like to honor those not here with us today, including my dad, Kylie's grandpa, who would have said, "Have I told you lately?" They are all here in spirit today. We learn to love ourselves through our friendships and search for the one who is lucky enough to receive ours. The love of our family and friends support have taught us the foundation that these two will find in each other. And now that's the core of what their marriage will be. Kylie and Patrick would like to recognize their parents on this occasion. They offer their profound gratitude for all the love and care their parents showed in raising them. Kim, David, Rose, Pat, the unconditional gifts of love and support that you have continually offered have inspired them to become who they are today, and they thank you from the bottom of their hearts. Without you, this day would not be possible. We come together not to mark the start of a relationship, but recognize a bond that already exists. Regardless of what the relationship has been the last 4.5 years, today the relationship changes. Kylie and Patrick, you came here as individuals, but you will leave here as husband and wife, blending your lives, expanding your family ties, and embarking upon the greatest adventure of your life. Relax and enjoy the journey and make every moment count. The story of your life together is still yours to write. All those here today have come to celebrate your love and commitment this day, eager to be a part of the story not yet told. You are marrying your best friend. You are so lucky. To really truly find the strongest, happiest friendship in the person you fall in love with is not always easy. Someone who speaks highly of you, someone you can laugh with, the kind of laughs that make you snort and your belly ache, the embarrassing, true, healing kind of laughs. You have found someone who lets you be a fool with them and lets you cry too. You have found the one who makes passion, love, and madness stream through your veins. A love that will constantly change in degrees but will never go away. I was lucky enough to have Kylie live with me for a few months, and during that time I was able to watch their relationship bloom. I really admired how she was just herself, so genuine and real, and how Patrick was so accepting of everything she was. That's when I knew he was family to her. Kylie was very observant of Pat, and her adoration for him was transparent. He was confident in who he was, and quiet when he wanted to be, but so kind and comfortable to be around. There was no denying that they truly love each other and would do whatever it took to make each other smile. When I asked Kylie and Patrick what they loved most about each other, Kylie said that she loves that Patrick knows her better than anyone. I can't think of anything more comforting than knowing that someone accepts you for all of your beauty, but loves you for all your bruises. It's not about being who everyone else wants you to be. It's about being yourself and having Patrick love every imperfection. Patrick says that Kylie's greatest strengths of her maturity and mental toughness. He sees her old soul and her courage, and he said he learns so much from her every day. Patrick has already taken a vow to serve and protect. He's a natural police officer and wants to protect the world from getting hurt. And now his world is Kylie. Learn from each other and hold on tight. I asked them to share a funny moment with me, and their response was that they couldn't think of one thing because there were so many. Kylie said it drives her crazy that he leaves all of his clothes on the floor everywhere. And he happened to mention that her hair falls out and shows up on him all the time. And somehow, they still manage to be here today. I love that they honor each other's deficiencies, but embrace their sense of humor and make laughing an important part of their diet. Any of us who have been fortunate enough to find and express the kind of loving devotion that we are celebrating here today knows that it's an awesome and beautiful thing. You guys got this, and you don't need my advice, but I have the microphone. So I will offer some suggestions. Gratitude. Be constantly grateful for the presence of this person who has chosen to make a life with you. When you get mad at each other, find something to be grateful for, even if it's only that they were smart enough and had the good taste to choose you as a life partner. Never take each other for granted and always try to focus on what they are doing right, not what they're doing wrong. Gratitude is the greatest virtue. Whatever you appreciate and give thanks for will expand in your life. Next, I would say always love yourself first. It's hard to say that when we are celebrating your love of each other, but try to hear this. Your happiness is a choice and comes from the inside. It's not selfish when you value yourself and you make yourself worthy of your partner's love. The greatest gift you can give each other is to let each other off the hook and make a commitment to your own happiness. Our partner is a reflection of ourselves, so always try to be the best part of you. Truth. Make truth a priority in your lives. A happy, loving marriage is built on trust, honor, and respect. It can only be sustained if you are both deeply committed to always being open and truthful in every exchange, no matter how small. Last, but perhaps most importantly, dance. The world can be a tough place, and any of us can be subject to bad days. Give each other room to not be perfect. I hope you dance through it. Experience all the wonders of the world and be confident enough in each other to not deny yourselves the opportunity to really live. Nothing is more freeing than just letting go and dancing. Make your marriage fun and your home a peaceful, happy place to be. My prayer for you is this: that you have many long years to delight in each other's company, to feel gratitude for your good fortune in having found each other, to make a home together that is fun and welcoming, and to do meaningful, productive things in life. Remember to bring out the best in each other and remind yourselves often of what brought you together. Make each other feel safe and give the highest priority to the tenderness and kindness your connection deserves. Please face each other and take each other's hands. Your vows are about to be exchanged, and at that moment that you exchange them, you'll cross over to a new journey in your life. You will never quite be the same again. Saying your vows is one thing, but nothing is more challenging than living them day to day. What you promise today must be renewed tomorrow and each day after that in the privacy of your own hearts. Do you, Patrick, take Kylie to be your wife? Do you promise to love and cherish her through joy and sorrow, sickness and health? Do you promise to try to remember to put your clothes in the hamper, anywhere other than the floor? Do you promise to remember this day with love and roses? I do. Do you, Kylie, take Patrick to be your husband? Do you promise to love and cherish him through every obstacle that may come into your path? Do you promise to clean the hair that you shed daily off the bathroom floor and anywhere else that it seems to land? Do you promise to comfort him when his team loses and drink a beer with him when they win? Do you promise to really use that right to remain silent? I do. And now we embrace the bands of marriage. Matt, can we have the rings? Kylie and Patrick, these rings that you are about to exchange symbolically seal the marriage vows. These are symbols that love is the most precious element in your life together. The ring has no beginning, no end, which symbolizes that the love between you will never cease. As you exchange these rings, let them always remind you of your vow of love, to be faithful, and never give up on each other. Patrick, please place the ring on Kylie's finger and repeat after me. I give this ring as a sign of my love and faithfulness.
I give this ring in sign of my love and faithfulness.
Kylie, every time you look at the ring on your finger, let it remind you that your love is endless and your commitment is forever. Kylie, go ahead and place the ring on his finger and repeat after me. I give this ring as a sign of my love and faithfulness.
I give this ring as a sign of my love and faithfulness.
Patrick, every time you look at that ring on your finger, let it remind you that you better pick up your clothes. And that your love is endless and your commitment is forever. Please hold hands. May your love create a safe haven for you both on the journey that lies ahead of you. Lead with your hearts and take the time to do the simple things that will nurture your love. Deeply listen to each other, to your dreams, to your frustrations. Be playful in finding new ways to give your love a fresh start every day. Before I pronounce you married, I have just one more thing I want to do. Your wedding day is one that seems to fly by. It's a day filled with emotion, friends, rings, drinks, dances. Many people remember how fleeting their own wedding day was, so I want you to take a few seconds and look into each other's eyes. Everything you have been through in your lifetime, a collection of heartbreaks and life lessons, has led you into the person you are today and prepared you for this moment. Think about the happiness that you're feeling in this place, in this moment. Now I want you to think about your life together in 20 years, where you're at, what you're doing. We all know your visions of the future are not identical, but always complementary. Dr. Seuss once said, "We're all a little weird. Life is a little weird. And when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall into mutually satisfying weirdness and call it love." And this, my friends, is love. It is then, with the giving and exchanging of rings and vows, and by the authority that has been granted to me, it is with a full heart that I pronounce you husband and wife, and make this bride. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Bunyon.
Talking like we used to do. It was all like me and you. Shaking up and shipping out. Check me in and check me out. Do you like walking in the rain? When you think of love, do you think of pain? You can tell me what you see. I will choose what I need. Bring it in there, Bunch. This body is yours and mine.